Morning and welcome back to another video. So lots of fun stuff we're gonna be talking about today. I cannot believe it, but the bulking season is almost over. The countdown is on. We actually have decided 2 definite show dates. And yeah, so I just kind of want to chit chat about a lot of that today. Just bring you through kind of a bulking, what I eat in a day, because we're only bulking for a couple more weeks. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. I do need to go grab a couple things from the store to be able to do my breakfast because I'm on meal plan. So we're just gonna do some fun stuff this morning. I had to do my check-in this morning and we're sitting pretty heavy today. I'm about to start my period. I'm feeling sick, like not in my top tier, but weight-wise, this is the heaviest I've been. Sitting at 156.9. But literally a couple days ago, I was sitting about 153.5. So that's like my bulking last couple weeks. I'm sitting between like average like 155, I would say. And we're at about like 2,600 calories. So like 180 grams of protein. So let's do a little bit of what I eat in a day. We're going to talk a little bit about why I prep and also kind of our show dates and when prep starts and all the fun details before the prepping series starts in a couple weeks. So lots of fun things, but yeah, let's go to the store. We got to go to Best Buy. We got to go to the grocery store. So we're just going to go around today for some good vibes. Me and my mom just went to stop at Best Buy. We're going to go in there. I have to return this laptop case because I got one that was a little bit too big. And then I'm gonna go look at headphones because I really need a new pair of headphones. I've been working out without music and I just cannot be doing that anymore. So I'm gonna go look at headphones. I really wanna look at the Apple ones. And I looked online and they have some in store. So we're gonna go try them on, have a look-see, and see if I like any of them. But yeah, let's go have a little walk-in. I like these. Do you like them? Yeah. Here, put them on. Is it canceled out yet? No. It's great. They're not that bad. It's like the deadlift test. No, I like these. I need to see what colors they have. Oh, it turned off. I like the green and I like the gray. It's like a sage.
Yeah, that's pretty.
They're checking to go see if they have silver. I know online it said they had silver. It did not. It said they were out of stock of like the black ones that I had on, but I really like the silver ones. So they're gonna see if they have them. And okay, they're coming. Okay, so I ended up returning my other laptop case and got the correct size. They only had green headphones, so the search continues. I do need a pair of headphones for the gym, but I don't know, I don't want green ones necessarily. So I do need to grab a couple things from the grocery store. I need English muffins before I can eat breakfast. But yeah, we're gonna head over to, do you wanna go to Target?
Yeah, let's go to Target and Starbucks. I
guess we can. If we have to go to Target. We're in the same parking lot as a Target, but yeah, I'm so excited. I have a couple things. So this is like a what I eat in a day, and just like day in the life because it's only, I haven't said this, 27 weeks out. I have 2 shows. I am still qualified for a national show, but I thought it'd be better to start the new season with the amateur show anyways. So we're doing 2 shows planned so far, August 12th, and then the weekend of September 1st. So I'm doing NPC Muscle, and the other one is North Americans. So both are in Pennsylvania. So I think the Lancaster one that's on the August 12th is like 2 or 3 hours. No, it's 2 hours from Northern Virginia, which is where we have family, and it's 4 hours from Northern Virginia for my North Americans bigger show. So very, very exciting. Yeah, it's coming really fast, 27 weeks. So get excited. The only thing, we do have a lot of traveling and stuff planned before I do get like super close into prep. So prep is going to be starting quite early. We're looking at starting at about 24 weeks out, which is why I'm making this video, because we have 3 weeks until we start prep. So Well, also, like I said, like at the highest calories right now that I think I'll be before going into season. So the goal really is to just like stay tight. We're slightly above maintenance. We might continue to go up like a little bit. The most I feel like we'll get up to is like 2,700 by next week. And then we'll probably stay there before we start tapering it back down to maintenance. So 2,600 calories. We're gonna grab some stuff from Target for breakfast. I'll show you what coffee I get. And then we'll get home and make some brekkie. But that's the two seasons. Are the two shows this season that are planned so far. But, so I might stay in Pennsylvania between those two shows because obviously they're back to back. They're like 2 or 3 weeks between them in Pennsylvania. So very excited about that. So yeah, let's go to Target. Meal number 1, I did have one other English muffin. So we did 200 grams of egg whites, 2 eggs, and then 2 full English muffins. And then I put a little spray of butter on there. In total, I'm gonna put the macros on the screen right here. But this is my everyday breakfast. So nice and beautiful. This is meal 2, because this is a rest day. It's not like, there's not gonna be like a training or like a pre-workout and a post-workout meal. But yeah, this is meal 2. We're gonna put the macros up here. I weigh all of my meat cooked and I track them cooked. So little hack, I'll get a lot of questions about that from my clients about how to track meat. Make sure you're tracking it cooked if you're weighing it cooked, because a lot of people don't think about that. But yeah, this is meal number 2. Next meal, beef and rice again. Are we surprised? Usually it's ground turkey and rice or beef and rice. I'll just cook a whole pack of it and that'll be what I eat that day. So obviously I do 93.7. So the ground turkey and the beef macro is almost exactly the same. I just will like make small adjustments elsewhere if I switch the meat that day. But yeah, super simple. This amount of serotonin though I get from these like little rice packets. I'm trying a new one. It's the Korean barbecue one. I absolutely love it. I like the jasmine. I like the fried rice. And then I'm just trying some new ones this week. But anyways. Okay, I did want to chit chat a little bit though. I've been getting asked quite a bit, like, why do I prep? Like, like Georgia, you love your body so much right now and you're loving the off season. Why the heck are you going to put yourself through hell again in prep? And I think a lot of people have different reasons. Mine is very different, I feel like, than most people's, because most people, I mean, it's normal. You're like, okay, first, I'm a totally different person since I started prepping. So yes, like, you create your new disciplines. You learn so much about what you can do. 100% true. And like the person, I'm going to say this is about to be my 7th show coming up, or 8th. The person I am from when I first started prepping, insanely different. Like you start to feel unstoppable. Like you're like, anything I put my mind to, I can freaking do. Because you've done in your mind, like the impossible, something you never thought you'd be able to do. Now, so true. Like you create such amazing routines, such amazing discipline. Doing a couple shows, you start to really like learn the power of just being like objective about your body, which is such a weird thing, and like a lot of people don't have in society right now, of being able to like grow and cut and like realize, on most days, of course we have bad days, but we're starting to realize like the power of like fueling your body and working towards a goal. I don't know if that makes sense, but I was texting with one of my friends the other day and I'd never like really deeply thought like, why the heck do I keep doing this? Is it because I'm just like competitive and like really love getting on stage and I'm prideful? I don't know. Like I never really had thought about it, And I was texting with one of my friends and I was like, bro, I was like, I cannot wait to get on prep again. And I was like, and I just chit-chatted with her about it and I realized why I actually prep. And I am such a people pleaser. Like, I am the biggest people pleaser you will ever meet. Like, I feel like a lot of, like, just a common thing to want, like, to help other people and just, like, and so I give so much of myself 99% of the time. Like, to my friends, to my family, I just want to do the best by them, And so, like, to my clients, like, I just give everything I can. And it causes me so much anxiety most of the year because it's, like, I'm so bad at saying no. And it's not always, like, going out to eat or going out to bars. Like, it's other things that takes my mental capacity, my time, and, like, it is exhausting, always giving yourself. And I literally, like, I just texted her and I was like, yeah, like, I can't wait to go on prep because it's the one time a year I actually prioritize and focus on myself. And it's, like, it was just weird, but like it's high-key very true. Like it's the one time that I allow myself to say no. And allow myself to focus on myself growing and myself like becoming my best self. Does that make sense? Like it's the one time a year I feel like it's okay for me to say no and put myself first. And not, I don't feel any sort of like bad about that. And so I'm just excited. Like it's just weird, but it's like my phase where I decide I'm focusing on my own self-growth versus all the other time of year. Like I love my clients, I love my family, I love my friends, but I put myself on the back burner versus when I get on prep, it's time for me to focus on myself and becoming my absolute best to a T routine every single day. Like when I wake up, when I go to bed, like it is all about becoming my best self. And I feel like that's so powerful, you know? So that's my why. That is why I prep. Is because it's finally, it's the season where I allow myself to say no and like focus on myself. I don't know. Anyways, that was deep, but I'm just excited for like this next phase of really like pushing to bring something undeniable this year. And I just have a weird gut feeling. Like it's took me so long to really like get to this point where I feel like every single prep I go into and I feel like I did my best and I gave my all. And then this season, I'm like, I've never given as much as I'm willing to give right now, which is so weird. Like being off season and on meal plan and literally eating beef. Like I have not been eating, I eat like I'm on prep right now. I eat beef and rice, but I'm eating like 2,600 calories. I eat chicken and rice, I eat egg whites, I eat English muffins. Like I have never been on meal plan off season like this and like just stuck to a T and really pushed to my limits. And like, I think this is the year, you know, like I just know I'm going to bring something I've never brought. And that's so weird. Like last season, I feared. I was actually scared. Like my second season, look at, I've been 3 seasons. My second season, I looked so amazing and I gave my all. And going into my third prep, I was actually scared that I wasn't going to be able to beat that physique. Isn't that so weird? And so now I'm like, man, I have so much to show this year. And that's just crazy. So we're going to eat this. And I'll see you at my next meal. It's gonna be like oatmeal. See you at my next meal. Okay, so here is the last meal we have. I'll pop it on the screen, but I think it was like 80 grams of oatmeal and it was 40 grams of whey and then 10 grams of dark chocolate. The only thing is our kitchen's getting renovated, so we don't have a microwave, so I just kind of put hot water in my oatmeal and let it sit for like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna drink I'm gonna drink my oatmeal. It's pretty much what's happening. But you gotta do what you gotta do for your macros. I could have put it on the stove, but that was just way too much work right now. So this is gonna be our kind of last meal of the night. This was our rest day. So our rest days, we're eating about 2,300 calories versus that's a big difference. Yeah, I never really thought about that one. But yeah, my coach has me doing 2,300 on our rest days and then almost 2,600 on our training days. So it's kind of like a high and low carb days. So I think today my carb, what did we do today actually? I think my carb on my high day, our low day today was 230, but then on my high day, my carb is like a bit over 300. So let me know if y'all want another what to eat in a day on like my actual high training day meal plan. But I was gonna make this a training day what to eat in a day, but then I was sicker than I thought I was gonna be, so it ended up being a rest day today. That was unplanned, but we're gonna eat this. We're gonna end up the vlog here. Thank you guys for watching. I cannot believe the countdown is now on until we start prep, so get excited. We're gonna have a lot of fun, like last minute, like off season stuff the next 2 or 3 weeks before we start prep, and then we'll start the countdown of prep, and lots of fun weekly kind of vlogs to see now that I have a video editor as well. So I don't know if you'll notice after my last video, but I do have someone that's gonna be editing them. So we're gonna have a lot more frequent vlogs. After this video, we're gonna have vlogs every Monday. I'm assuming, I'm gonna do a poll on my story, but I'm thinking we're gonna do like 5 or 6 p.m. every Monday. So look out for that. I'm thinking 6 p.m. every Monday. So look forward to that, actually having like frequent vlogs now that I have someone editing them, because I'm just don't have the capacity in my brain to edit videos, and neither does Parsa for me. So we're gonna eat this last meal. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next vlog.